Hello once again dudes, my name is Emil and welcome to another CSS tutorial. So in this tutorial we're going to be working with something called external style sheet. Now external style sheet is the thing that will save your life as a web designer in the future. It's going to help you out a lot and save you a lot of time. So what I did go ahead in my CSS file and cleaned it up totally. So what I like to do now is to copy this entire code here, Control C, and then make a new file, Control V. Save this as index2.html, and let's go ahead and do some stuff with this. Inside the body, let's say that you have a header, a paragraph. I'm gonna make a break in the line in between just to make it look more nice, and a link. I'm gonna make this as good as possible. Right. So let's copy this entire thing and put it in the body here. Alright. So let's say that you have like you're a web designer and you have like 1,000 website. I'm gonna be like this. Oh, welcome. Yeah, I spelled that totally good. And to the index page. And I'm gonna add something. Paragraph. This is a piece of text. And inside here I'm gonna link to index 2. Alright. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm just gonna be like, welcome to the page. Well, I'm gonna give it a title like it's about something. Actually, that's more reasonable. I'm gonna be like about farming, cause that's very farming is about getting animals and making food. And I know that's not true, but I'm just gonna type something in. I'm gonna type in index here. So inside our anchor, we should probably give them text. I'm gonna click me if yet there. Go to farming section. Right? I'm gonna be like return to index here. Right. So go ahead and save these two, and let's get a look what it looks like. Right now, it looks pretty reasonable. We got to the first and the second page. First, second, as you see. But let's go ahead and say that you wanted to color these things. Now, if you've watched my HTML tutorials, you know you can go ahead and use a font. But if you're using CSS, you can just go ahead and do what I'm doing now. I'm gonna keep order on it. So we're just coloring the text right now, actually. So it's gonna be like, why doesn't this work? Alright, so let's go ahead and color, and I'm gonna be like green, yeah. For the paragraphs, I'm gonna be color, I don't know, red. And for the links, I'm gonna have a color of orange. Alright, so now instead of using the font tag, you have saved a lot of time but not doing it everyone. So you can see that looks pretty good, looks pretty reasonable. So let's say that you are a hired web designer and you had like 5,000 pages of these, and your employee comes in and he's like, we have those paragraphs here. I'm gonna start the website again. The paragraphs here. Instead of red, I would prefer having them blue. And he thinks that he probably just gave you a hard time, because it's going to take like tons of years, because now you have to go into the font tag on every single web page and change this. But since you use CSS and external style sheets, you can just go ahead here, simply type in blue and save and see what happens. Let's go and run it, and they're blue on every web page that linked to that CSS file. So using external style sheets, you've just saved yourself like for a lifetime of work. So that's one of the beauties of CSS. And when I learned those web languages, I was stunned the first time I learned about this, because I thought it was so awesome So I hope you guys have the same opinion. Hope you enjoyed and learned something, and I'll see you in the next CSS tutorial.